My talk today is about relationship, the perfect relationship. And your perfect relationship is always with yourself and your God self, what you know that to be. Anything outside of yourself is something that can change. Not that it's not permanent, it's just that it's best to always go within. I've found that the more that I put on exterior relationships, the more I can be disappointed in those not going the way I think my expectations should go. Don't they know who I am? If you knew who I was, you'd treat me different, right? As the thing itself is infinite, the possibilities for the perfect relationship are infinite. Today we celebrate and honor our past. All the ministers who have served, all the practitioners who have prayed, all the congregants who have attended and given of their time, their talent, and their treasure have built what we are experiencing today. You know, when people walk in here for the first time, the reason they feel like it's home is because of the consciousness, of the saturation, of the energetic, of the love that lives here all the time. When we close the doors on Sunday afternoon, and this room sits idle during the week for most of the time, unless we have classes or meetings or we have things happen. But most of the time it sits here holding that consciousness, knowing that wherever you are in your life, whatever you're doing, this sanctuary of love is sitting here waiting for you on Sunday morning. And it's something that we can rely on being here for us because we've built this. Many people who have gone before us that we will never know have given so that we can be here today. What a great thing. This center has stood the test of time and will continue to stand that test. Time is nothing to consciousness. Consciousness doesn't even know time exists, actually. Time is a man-made, human-made thing so that we can decide that at noon we have lunch together. Our mentors are protective of our past, as they should be. This is consciousness, and we are all passing through consciousness. And because you have decided to be here this morning, you get to be part of this family of higher consciousness. Not that anybody's better than anybody else. It's not about that. I'm no better than anybody, but I'm better than I was yesterday because I'm thinking positively. I'm thinking about love and about truth. And when those are our focus, everything else falls together. See, we are part of something much bigger than any one individual person. Because principle is bigger than any personality. It's not about who has the best idea. It's about letting the best idea emerge naturally through the form of consciousness. And then all getting on board with that idea. So what is your relationship to your spiritual heritage? We've all come from different places. And even if we didn't particularly ascribe or enjoyed whatever we grew up with, it got us here. We must honor it in some way and at least say thank you to, sometimes when I see certain situations, as my dad would always say, he's my favorite guru, would say, well, at least you know how not to do it now. Seems we're getting a lot of that. But it's our decision to make. It's our consciousness to build, to say yes or to no. Stand in the doorway of your consciousness and say, this I accept or this is not for me. Again, we stand on the shoulders of the consciousness that have preceded us. So let's take a moment today to reflect on those that have held this consciousness so that we can have this place to express ours. What a great, say thank you to one of our emeritus or to one of our founding friends. And you, right here, right now, are setting the consciousness for those that come after us. Because we are the next generation, right? Let's hold high the light of truth for the next generation. Because there are a lot of appearances out there. There's a lot of energy that is particularly, as my dad would say, showing us how not to be. And that's okay. Everyone gets to express. Everyone gets to play. And it's not about judging. It's about loving everyone regardless of what they stand for. Can you do that? Can you say, I don't agree with what you say, but I love who you are? I know there's God in there somewhere. So relationships go through seasons, don't they? Sometimes it's bright and sunny, and sometimes it's not so much. But it is about the cycle and living through the cold winters so that we can have the bright sunshine of the spring. And I've come to love cold winters. It's just me. So, this is from Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind, page 281. If one sees only unlovingness in others, it's because unlovingness is a strong element in himself. The light he throws on others is generated in his own soul, and he sees them as he chooses to see them. Let's try and practice love and truth and wholeness, because that's what this center is all about. That's what's gotten this center through all the years. It wasn't because they disagreed. It was because they made a decision and they came and they shared it here. So, in conclusion, this is your spiritual family, and this is your spiritual family home. You have a place to express. You get to love at depth, to be your best and to risk your worst. But that's what being in family is all about, isn't it? So once again, I just want to say thank you to all those that maybe not be in this room, but have held the light of a way to think bigger in such a way that allows us to be here today with love and compassion for all, no matter what their life may look like. We choose truth, we choose love, and we choose oneness. And so it is. Thank you. So let's follow our teaching and let's go within, shall we? Let's say a prayer together. Just breathing in the energetic of this room, of all the years, of all the consciousness, all the lifetimes that have gone into this moment. There is a power that brings forth love, wisdom, the energy of life itself is right here and right now, breathing our bodies, beating our heart. Each one of us is a divine emanation, an outpicturing of that power in form. Each one of us a miracle. Each one of us God in form. I know that each one of us being that power, and as we turn into that power, we activate the love of the universe in everything that is. I speak a word of blessing upon anyone, anywhere, who has asked for prayer. Specifically, I say a blessing upon the Grants Pass Center for Spiritual Living, for the consciousness that has brought us forward to this moment, all of the experiences, all of the situations, all of the challenges that have brought the love together in this moment. Whatever has happened, but we are here now. And something wonderful is happening by means of this consciousness. So as we wrap ourselves around and hold up to the light this power and this energetic of love, it spills over and cascades down upon each one of us as an elixir, soothing us, healing us, revealing the truth about each one of us so that we may move forward in consciousness in a way that makes sense in our individual and collective lives. For truly there is only one of us here. One of us expressing as the billions of expressions, remembering we are one. How good it is to remember and to supercharge that energy with the love of the universe, for we do not forget. We remember, and we use that energy to remember those that have gone before us. We will always be thankful. Thank you, divine loving wisdom. I know that whatever is going on in your individual life, I may not know what it is, but I know God knows. And as we introduce that energy of love to all that is, the love within us is activated and a miracle happens. A connection is made, a healing is experienced. So as we let go with love and thanksgiving, placing these words directly into the law of mind with thanksgiving and love, the miracle is complete. For it is done unto us as we believe. And as we believe with love, love is done unto us. So I let go. I completely release this word directly into that living law of mind where I know something wonderful is happening as we affirm together by saying, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you.